Good morning and Merry Christmas. This is week 16 of the Destination Fantasy Podcast. Right now, it's just us two. We might have a third wheel, to join in. But until then, uh, Merry Christmas, Sean. How you doing?
Merry Christmas, bro. I feel pretty good this morning. Help the kids assemble some of their gifts or whatever. Doing the dad thing this morning. Had my wife open up her gifts, man. So it's just, it's a good time for us. Right now we are thankful and we are blessed that we'll be able to spend this time as like a family. We had a bunch of football yesterday. We got a much more football today, so it's always a good thing incorporating Christmas and football. Come on, man, that's like a recipe for success. It's always a win-win. But how are you this morning, bro?
Oh man, not much sleep at all. Like I was up to probably about 1:30, making sure
Mm,
everybody was asleep, and then I brought in some extra gifts. I just been sitting in my trunk for a while, so
nice.
brought those in, wrapped those up. My wrapping is not the greatest, but it got the job done. So then everybody's still asleep, but we'll see.
Yeah, it look like you're running on fumes right now, man. Like I can hear it in your voice.
Boy, but I'm gonna have enough energy to watch these football games
I
and
bet.
maybe catch a basketball game or two. But I'm gonna definitely watch some football.
Sure.
Uh, the cool cat, Merry
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas,
sir.
bro.
Man, man. So majority of the games was yesterday.
Mhm.
My question to you is, did the Grinch steal your fantasy football Christmas?
Um, Absolutely not. Like we already mentioned, in 5 leagues that I'm in, make the playoffs in three, only still relevant in one. But today's game and Monday's game are going to determine that. I like where I sit right now, considering that Najee had a pretty okay game yesterday from a fantasy perspective. No, he didn't punch one in. My Steelers almost gave me a heart attack during that game yesterday. But no, as of right now, I got a pretty comfortable I don't have the lead, but I like where I'm at right now. So as far as it's still in my Christmas, not right now. I'm doing okay up in the league that I am in. So
Nice, nice. Prescott JB said, "Merry Christmas." Need Russell Wilson of all people to ball out for my team to
oh
advance,
my God. Whew.
but I feel like he has a chance today.
He does, but it's just Russ been cooking with 4-day-old chicken grease or like whatever, man. It's just he just haven't been that Russ that we come to love. Is it possible? Absolutely. I think so.
Yeah, man. Russ need to cook today, like the old times to get it done. I think he can though. We'll get into it. Cool Cat said, "I'm winning by 50, and all the other guy has left is Justin Herbert."
Right on,
So
bro.
basically, in a nutshell, he said he going to the finals.
Big caps on that, man. Congratulations to you. Hopefully, Herbert doesn't put in like the best game of his career. You know what I mean? So,
Bruh, that'd be wild. Matt says, Merry Christmas, bro.
Merry
Definitely
Christmas, man.
appreciate you. Definitely. Prescott JV said Russ been cooking with wet charcoal in Antarctica. But man, look, yesterday was definitely it was interesting for me. So
Mm,
I mean, in general, in 8 leagues, made the playoffs in five.
mm.
This week, this current week, still relevant in three.
Okay.
Uh, one, our boy Reap got me. He got me good. So,
Is that the main league?
yep.
Mm. Hey, he's been putting up pretty good numbers across the board in pretty much every league besides one. I think I'm in with him. I think that's the Dynasty League, but the other leagues he's been super competitive. So
He
shout out
he
to
has, man.
shout out to Reed.
No, he definitely did his thing. So, what can you do when when your QBs don't perform and his team just goes off? But it is what it is. Beauty of the game. Uh, in my 16 team, I'm going to the finals. Matter of
Mm.
fact, just looking at the rosters across the board, if I don't win this league, it'd be a travesty. It would.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about that earlier, man. Like I saw that the team that you assembled. I'm like, honestly, bro, like I thought it was a 12 teamer. Like, to be completely honest, man, like how uh like I don't know how you landed those players. I know that you reached for a couple, you know what I mean? But it turns out that it worked in your favor in the end, man. Winning the 16 team league is huge, bro. It's
bro.
huge.
And if I do this, be 2 out the last 3 years, been in the finals 3 straight years. Like this dude has uh Rashad White in the Rams defense left. He has 42 points total. I have Tua, Godwin, Hopkins, and Jackson, Deion Jackson. I
Okay.
got 70 points. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. My quarter, like I still got 4 players to go. It's a wrap. So I'm excited. Um, Cool Cat said Hawkinson saved him.
He balled yesterday, bro. Like, it's the best game that he's had, obviously, since he's been a Viking. But they said they was looking to get him going early, and man, he did not disappoint. Him and Justin Jefferson tore the roof off the place yesterday. So,
And that was definitely like you said, the best game of his Vikings career so far.
absolutely.
Came at the right time for certain people like the Cool Cat. And then I'm in the last one I'm still in. I don't know today. So I'm down. I think I'm down 13. He has Aaron Jones. I have Jeff Wilson.
Mhm.
Now I could sub Jeff Wilson out and put in Deion Jackson for tomorrow for Monday night, but I don't know. I'm debating on that one. I'm seriously debating. Speaking of a 16-teamer guy, Foxborough News. Merry Christmas. Thanks for y'all help this year. Got knocked out my 16 team, man, but a good 200 for the season at least, and I'm still in it in my 14 man. Hey,
Dang, man, that's tough. It happens. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can set up the perfect lineup and you project it to win by 40 and you still come up short by 12, man. It's just, the nature of the beast. Sometimes your players don't go off. Sometimes they have that one player that just goes bananas, man, like TJ Hawkinson did yesterday. So it's yeah. Well, he said he's still in it and it's 14 teamer.
yep.
So hopefully he'll be able to take that home. So that's a pretty good run from you, Foxborough. Congratulations for making it that far. Hopefully you'll be able to take home that trophy in that 14 teamer.
I hope so for him. I do. So yeah, I'm got a different. I'm gonna throw you a random segment here.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about. So at this point, since it's Christmas, so we either gonna get a gift
Okay.
or some coal, and it's gonna be, I guess, in reference to players today that probably people need. And so let's start with Tua against the Packers. Is he gonna bring a gift or he gonna bring some coal?
He better damn well be bringing a gift, man, because that's the player that I'm starting right now. As we know, Jalen Hurts did not play yesterday, but Gardner Minshew didn't do too bad in his absence. But needless to say, I need a big game from Tua. Tua was my backup quarterback in the only league that I'm relevant in currently. So you and I talked about it a little bit, Jamar, offline, and like the matchup. You said you like it. I'm gonna have to side with you, man. You actually talked me into it. You said I should be fine. I should be okay with Tua and the pairing that I do have. I have Tua as my quarterback, and my wide receiver one is Tyreek Hill. So hopefully I can, get a little bit going there and separate myself from this guy, the number one dude in the league. He only lost 2 games, and I'm facing him right now in like the semis. So hopefully I can get that done. But you really talked me into this matchup, bro. So I'm gonna say gift for Tua today.
All right, so we're gonna continue on. Just want to get some more comments here. Phosphorus says, "Thanks again, guys.
No, thank you, bro. Thank you for
Seriously,
tuning in. Seriously,
thank
yeah.
you, man, and appreciate the donation last week, sir. Appreciate that." Prescott said, "How often do you think players talk to each other like, bruh, I need you to go for 100 today?"
Yo, it's funny because it's like if you Google that type of stuff, it's like so much playback upon like the players like talking to like their teammates, like, yo, I need a 50 piece from you today, man. You got me, or whatever. So but we already know some players went out up on the line and say, F your fantasy season. We don't care about your fantasy season. We want to real football. But I like the Austin Ecklers of the world, the guys
Heck
who,
yeah.
who actually make it fun for us. And you definitely want to start a guy like that who actually cares about fantasy football. Now, whether you care or not, I'm still going to start you if you're a hell of a player. I'm not sitting
Right.
Justin Jefferson, whether you like it or not. So, but
Right. Yeah.
nah, I think that's pretty cool.
Don't be a Miles Sanders out here.
Please don't, man. Like, and he fumbled the football yesterday and almost cost them the game too. So, no, actually, no, they did lose. They lost. They lost
Yep.
yesterday. Yep, they sure did. And
Them
that's what he
boys
did.
actually won. Dwayne said, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Good win, Sean." And
Yes,
then
sir. Yes, sir. It was tough, bro. It was really, really tough.
then he said, "I told Raiders fans that as a happy and lucky as they were last week, they was going to be sad and on the losing end this week. And what do you know? It actually happened, and now they on hush."
Yo, I'm gonna say this, Jamar. Look, I think that's the early morning sports talk podcast. So shameless plug to you guys. Make sure you check that out. Jamar, Brandon Price, my boy Ian, those guys is just phenomenal in the sports that they talk about. So if you guys can, make sure you check that podcast out. Okay, but here's the funny thing, Jamar, you were the only guy that bet on my Steelers yesterday to win. I seen it. I pay attention to it every week now. I believe I'm 80% win percentage. My Steelers have an 80% win percentage when one person on you guys' panel bets for my Steelers. Book it. Like that's how it is. And I've been following this, and like I looked yesterday when you posted it up on Facebook, and I'm like, yo, is it only one person? I'm like, okay. So Jamar got faith in us. That's all we needed. And needless to say, we pulled out the victory. So keep betting against my guys. Yeah.
Oh man. Prescott JB says one of the funniest things I've ever seen was Peyton Manning obviously cheering for Nick Chubb during the last game of the season last year during the Manning cast. I just know he was on his fantasy team.
I like to see it, dude. I don't know. It just shows a way that we can connect with like the players. You know what I mean? Obviously, we can't make it to every football game or whatever. We can watch it up on TV, but fantasy gives us, an alternate route to connect to these players. Because 9 times out of 10, half of these football games I probably won't be watching if I didn't have like my star guys in some of these fantasy games.
I mean, let's be honest. You are completely right. Like growing up in my younger days, I'm just watching my Bears, and that was it. I didn't really care too much about other games unless it was a really prime time game or something. Nowadays, like knowing I got players on different teams, I'm paying attention to everything. It actually increased my interest in the NFL in general. So yeah, that's the whole concept of that is dope to me.
Facts.
Oh man, so this man said, "Forget me." Every week is the same thing with him. He knows what I'm talking about. Look, I picked your Patriots last week when that whole Chandler Jones blunder happened, and y'all shouldn't even been in that position to begin with. So I'm like, there's no way I could pick y'all this week. It's not even your fault. It was just by default that I had to pick the Bengals this week based off of what I saw the previous week. So my bad, man. Oh man. All right. So another gift a Cole question for you.
All right.
So Aaron Jones, I need him to be cold, but what do you think today?
Man, dude, you and I on the same page, bro. I need him to be cold as well. But I believe you can run on the Dolphins. And the crazy thing about it is the opponent that I'm playing, he has both Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon inside of his lineup. So he got AJ Dillon inside the flex. So I'm hoping that I can be able to like spin that. Like I can take one guy doing well, but not both of them. I think Aaron Jones will be Aaron Jones. I think he'll have an Aaron Jones-esque day. I think he does enough to keep this game honest. If two of them can put up points early, I'll say that it'll be a long shot. But if they can keep the game close where they don't have to abandon a run for 3 straight quarters, then yeah, I think it'll be I think Aaron Jones will have an okay game. So I'm gonna go. I ain't gonna go gift or Cole. I'm just gonna say he's gonna be okay.
Gotcha. All right. What about? Let's see. What about Tom Brady today against the Cardinals on the road?
I actually like that matchup. I actually do like that matchup. Again, man, a lot of fantasy implications. Again, of another player that I do have on this team, Jamar, is Chris Godwin. I believe you have him as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, man, you and I are in cahoots this morning, man. So it's like, dude, like everything that you need to work for you and everything you need to not work for you, we basically inside the same boat, bro. So I know you're gonna be paying close attention to that game. Look, Tom Brady and them, those guys want to be able to put an exclamation point on that division, one of the worst divisions in football. You know what I mean? It's crazy that somebody with a potentially losing record could be able to make it to the playoffs. But that's the way that the rules are set up. And I think why not bet on Tom Brady in a game like this? Arizona has been struggling to move the ball ever since the Kyler Murray injury. I'm not even sure if Coleman McCoy is still playing in this one, man. Like I
No,
would
he's
have to double
not.
check that.
He's
So
not.
like that just I expect a lot of James Conner in this game, but I think they are pretty good against the run, Jamar. I think the Buccaneers are pretty good against the run. So luckily for them, Connor does do some pass catching work outside the backfield. Still think Connor is a good play, but I think Brady would be a gift today, man. Seriously.
Nice. Couple more comments for our boy Dwayne. He said, "And Jamar's my guy. We go way back to high school days, hooping together and everything. But this guy just wants to hate on the Pats. If he can be delusional about the Bears, be the same way with picking my squad. You know what? Oh man." And then he also says, "Man, much love to you guys, man, and even more success for you guys in 2023. We appreciate you, bro."
Wayne, we always appreciate you, man. You've been rocking with the show for, since, before the show was even
Yeah,
a real thing. So, look, we appreciate you. So, Merry Christmas from my family to yours, bro. Hopefully, it's a blessed one.
absolutely. Then Cool Cat says, Trace McWorley, whatever that. Yeah, that's the third stringer. That man is trash.
Oh, my God, man. So, yeah, and I got DeAndre Hopkins inside
I
that
do
is
too.
this same league, bro. And it's like, I'm not expecting much from him, but I kind of need Godwin to have a good game. I kind of need Tyreek Hill to have a good game, and I definitely need Tua to have a good game, man, to be
You
able
just
to
need
push me
them to
into like the playoffs.
compensate for lack of production that DI probably may have today.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh man. Oh man. I see somebody's up. Oh, that's one person. So um yeah, let's see. Any more gift or call?
Let me ask you this while we still got like a little bit of additional time. Look, man,
Yeah.
how do you think your Bears performed yesterday? Considering that, like, honestly, I think y'all played the Bills well up until a certain point. You know what I mean? Because I got Josh Allen inside the Dynasty League or whatever, but I'm out in that league. I still pay attention to what's going on. And, I think you guys picked him off twice, man, and you made him look, dare I say, human. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was shocked because it's like our defense, it's not good at all.
No.
But yet,
Oh.
Last couple of weeks made these elite fantasy quarterbacks, human in a sense at a certain point. But
Right.
End up compensating points, later on. But I mean, all in all, it was okay. I was hoping a little bit better on offense in general, but I mean, it's the Bills.
Right.
It's the Bills, so I mean, I didn't expect to win. So I mean, it's cool. For fantasy purposes, I just wanted a little bit more out of Justin Fields, but
For sure.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not mad at it. I'm not gonna sit on. I mean, he got me this far, so I mean, it is what it is. Number 2 pick, baby. Just a couple more losses, and we got that in a nutshell. Oh man, your Steelers are still alive.
Still alive. Yeah, that game was, man, like I don't know. I feel like, I'm gonna go ahead and say my age, man. I'm 34 years old, but I definitely turned 35 this year because I don't turn 35 until next year. But man, dude, I legit felt myself growing older watching these Steelers this year, man. It's just been that been that type of season. And you know, this is uncharted waters for me, man. You know, my Steelers have been competitive basically ever since I've been a fan, man. We've been inside the mix, and heck, we even made the playoffs with the a noodle arm Ben Roethlisberger. So you know, going through these growing pains is something that, you know, every ball club has to go through. But I'm liking what the future may hold for us. I still think we need some key pieces away, particularly on like the offensive line or whatever. But I like what the future holds for this football team. Is we grounded it out yesterday against a team that is known to throw away the game, man, and that's just what you know, Derek Carr and the boys do. They have leads and they just like to just give it away. So that's basically what happened. That was my Christmas gift. A Steelers win, man. So I'll take it.
Apparently, booty cheeks delivered for you, huh?
Yes, definitely, man. A couple of interceptions. I think 3 interceptions, if I'm not mistaken.
He did, including that. I saw the last one live. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Yo, I don't know how he made that interception. He like literally like dove out, brought the ball in, and was able to maintain contact throughout the fall. So like that was definitely impressive, bro. Seriously.
Man,
he said it's Christmas, man. It's Christmas.
Yeah, for real. So, anything else? Because we can wrap it up. I don't expect this show to be long today at all.
No, man. I just, you know, I wanted to come on here and tell, you know, everyone. Hopefully, they're still alive. For like the people that we talk to on like a regular, hopefully they'll be able to push toward that fantasy championship. I know how important like bragging rights are, or whatever. And yeah, man, it's just the appreciation for everybody out there. Like that's why we do it. It's Christmas morning and we're still here. You already see we got the, you know, the sun is in the background, but he's still out there doing something that he loves, man. So that's what we do it for. So appreciate all the love, man. Seriously.
Big facts. So definitely, we just wanted to show our face today for sure. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I guess next week.
Oh, I'm back next week too as well. So yeah.
Hey, Championship Sunday for basically everybody. Keep us updated on y'all leagues. Anybody that still got players left today that may need a Christmas miracle or so, you know, good luck to you there. But yeah, deuces. So lastly, Mr. Reed, where can they find us?
You can basically find us anywhere where podcasts can be found, man. You see it down there on the ticker: Apple, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, to name a few. Right now, we are streaming live on Facebook as well as YouTube. Make sure you check out the YouTube channel, man. The easiest way you can support me and my bros is just to, you know, hit that like button, man. Like that little gesture goes a long way. It helps us to bring the content for you guys. And every gesture that you guys make is greatly appreciated. So from us to you guys, man, Merry Christmas from the Destination family.
Peace.
We out.